For the past few years, a chilling presence has taken over Diego's home. It's always when he's alone that the terrifying events seem to strike, and he desperately tries to capture the unexplainable moments on camera, hoping to share them on TikTok. The entity that haunts him often appears as a child, but Diego feels deep down that this is no innocent spirit. Something far darker and more sinister is lurking in his home. The sound of a child's giggle echoed through the room, chilling Diego to the bone. He turned, his heart racing, and was stunned to see a small, pale figure peeking out from behind a cabinet. He took a cautious step forward, his breath shallow. But just as the child ducked behind the cabinet, it vanished without a trace. Hours later, in the dead of night, Diego was violently jolted awake by the sound of someone pounding on his door, relentless and harsh. His first instinct was to hide, fearing a break-in. But, despite the terror clawing at him, he couldn't resist the urge to open the door and discover what or who was waiting on the other side.
¿Quién?
Diego swung the door open, his heart racing, only to find nothing on the other side. But as he turned the corner, the same small child darted across the room, his tiny figure disappearing into the dark corner beneath the stairs. Diego rushed forward, desperate to catch a glimpse. But once again, the child vanished without a trace. After weeks of these chilling encounters, Diego's mind began to crack under the weight of the terror. Seeking relief, he decided to leave, hoping for some peace at last. But as he settled into a new place, his worst fear was realized. The dark presence was not done with him. It had followed.
Algo está sonando en el cuarto. Creo que es la cama.
Late at night, Diego heard strange noises coming from under his bed. Curiosity gnawed at him as he knelt down to take a closer look. But when he peered beneath, his heart froze. A child's legs dangled eerily from the other side, the small feet moving slowly to the left. His breath caught in his throat as he stood up, trying to get a better view. But when he did, the room was completely empty. There was no one there. Only the lingering feeling of something watching him. Before we dive deeper into this scary video, I want to remind you about something special. If you love horror stories, scary stories, haunted locations, and terrifying true horror stories, then make sure to subscribe to Unexplained Mysteries, link in the description. Every week we bring you untold true horror stories that will leave you questioning reality and wondering what might be lurking in the darkness. Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss a single story that sends shivers down your spine. In September of 2020, a TikTok user named Able3E posted a chilling video that he claimed was captured by a security camera in his backyard in Westlaco, Texas. At first, the footage seems harmless, just a typical snapshot of a quiet backyard. But as you watch closely, it becomes clear that something sinister is lurking. Pay close attention to the shadowy area in the right-hand corner of the screen. Do you see something that shouldn't be there? Something that doesn't belong? Did you see it? A chilling, ghostly figure glides slowly, fading into the air as if it were never there. It's gone, vanished without a trace. Later, the uploader posted another video showing the very spot where the ghost was seen, this time in daylight. But tell me, is it just me? Or does that shed-like building give off a strange, uneasy vibe? Either way, let's hope that if the homeowner really did capture a spirit on his security camera, he's managed to solve the mystery and can finally rest in peace. On September 16th, 2018, an experiment was carried out that would forever change the man behind it. His name was Carl Williams, and for the past 3 months, he had been relentlessly haunted. It didn't matter where he went, his home, the park, even his workplace. Paranormal activity followed him like a shadow. But despite the constant presence of something unseen, Carl never bothered to gather proof. He believed that filming the ghost would only make it more powerful, more vengeful. Yet, on that night, September 16th, he knew he had nothing left to lose. The experiment was simple. Carl placed a series of objects on the floor and, with a steady hand, asked the ghost to move them, all while recording for evidence. What happened next was far more terrifying than he could have imagined. The results were nothing short of shocking.
Because of the success of yesterday's little object test, I decided I'm going to give this object placement thing another try. I have tried a few items already, before I got the camera out I was just having a little play. I got a few twitches out of a candle. This one here. This moved around a little bit. Nothing as dramatic as the ball or anything like that. The remote I'm unsure about. I thought I saw it move, but I wasn't recording or anything, so I can't really verify it. So I'm going to try them both again and just see what we capture. Really, same situation as before. I'm on my own, and I'll try to stay in camera so you know it's not me. Right, we'll start with the candle first, and basically just put this down here. Okay, if there is anything here, can you please move the candle for me? Anything at all, please move the candle. No, that's strange. I thought that one would work.
Despite the experiment seeming so promising in Carl's mind, nothing happened. He sat frozen on the floor, stunned and confused. But as I mentioned earlier, Carl had several items to test, and it would be the second one that would deliver the terrifying evidence he was waiting for.
Not to which. Okay. Wasn't sure about this one, but I'll give it a go. If there's anything in this... Whoa. No. See that? There's no strings attached. That one was different. The things it's shifted it before, but it's never just thrown it like that. Yeah, it's weird.
Without a single word, the spirit understood what was expected and activated the remote. Carl was taken aback. He swore the spirit never moved objects like that before. It was usually calm, just sliding things around. Maybe, just maybe, he was right. Could filming the ghost have unleashed something more? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Into the desolate wilderness of Scotland, there is an abandoned 18th century white lagan bothy, a mountain cabin that's available for any daring traveler. But beware, this eerie old cabin has no electricity, no running water, and perhaps the most unsettling of all, it has no doors. Over the years, hundreds of travelers have set foot in the White Lagan, and many of them speak of strange, unexplainable occurrences during their stay. Even a few outdoor and travel YouTube channels have braved the place, and most have left with unsettling tales of things that just shouldn't happen. Things that can't be explained.
I'm really quite scared about staying here, to be honest. I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure it really will be fine.
Every single one of the videos you're about to see was recorded by travel and outdoor channels. None of these people are ghost hunters, and in fact, each one of these YouTubers insists they don't believe in ghosts at all. But what they captured on camera? Well, that might make you question everything.
I don't particularly believe in ghosts, neither does Mom.
But they can't shake the terrifying memory of what they went through at the White Lagan bothy, and they can't explain what happened there.
Today, I'm going to be staying in a bothy in Scotland for the first ever time.
First up, the season. Solo traveller Ruth Isling spent a night in the eerie old Scottish cabin, and what she discovered there sent chills down her spine.
So, I don't know why I'm feeling a little bit anxious, because I've stayed in a camper van so many times in different countries. I feel like here is just so remote, and to get away, you have to hike over 1 hour, to get back to the camper van. So maybe that's why. And also there's no locks. So on my camper van, I always lock the doors. Maybe that's also why. I don't know. Oh God. I'm hearing some strange noises. I don't know if it's maybe a mouse or it's the chimney. It feels really weird without curtains, because I feel like someone could be standing outside and looking in the window. I don't know, I feel really scared. I don't know why. I just feel really nervous.
Ruth stays the entire night at the cabin, but sleep doesn't come easily.
Last night I was a bit scared. There were some strange noises and I had some earplugs with me, so I put them in to block out the strange noises. God, I'm still hearing weird noises.
All through the night, with no one around, Ruth kept hearing strange, unsettling noises that sent chills down her spine. But instead of investigating, she did the unthinkable. She decided to ignore it all. She stuffed earplugs into her ears, shutting herself off from the world. It seemed like a terrible decision, especially when you're alone in a remote cabin with no locks on the doors. But well, some choices are made, for better or worse.
Bye-bye, Bothy.
Next, we have a camper named Happy Hippie, who claims to not believe in ghosts or the paranormal. But his experience is enough to make anyone question their skepticism. What he encountered was something chilling.
I've set up my bed for the night. I'm gonna get the fire on when it gets darker. This will probably be me for most of the night now. I just get my music on, enjoy this beautiful fire, and then get back outside tomorrow in my hammock. I got one of them water filter straws, and it comes with 2 little bags as well, so you can attach the straw to that. But I've not got to use. Maybe this is the guests? There was no one there. I don't know if that's just people fucking with me or something. I don't know if that's something they do. But I don't think it would be that family. It was just a dad and his daughter and son. Oh well, we'll see. It was just knocking on the door again, and then I went out, but there was no one there. So I don't know what's going on, but I've not heard of any haunted bobbies or anything. I've never had weird shit. night. If you've watched all my videos before, you know I don't do shit like this. This is going to be a fun night. They're walking around into the room and then I go in there and it just stops. Maybe I just put my music on really loud and forget about it. Yeah, cameraman never dies, right?
The cheerful hippie spent the night in the cabin. But when dawn broke, he was left shaken and unable to make sense of what had happened.
Good morning. Had a bit of an experience last night. Couldn't really explain what was happening next door with the noises, but I'm not really a believer in ghosts myself. It was a bit creepy, but I'm more of an alien guy. But if you are into ghosts and all that paranormal stuff, these are not the videos for you, because this is not what I do, this is not what I'm about. I'm just a happy hippie, hiking, living in nature, loving the world. I never have anything like this happen to me, so.
This next video is without a doubt the creepiest footage ever captured at the White Lagoon Bothy. It will send chills down your spine.
We're at a place called White Lagoon Bothy.
It was captured by Ben and Martin, the fearless explorers behind the YouTube channels Adventure Outdoors and What's Not to Hike.
So we're in the Bothy. There's nobody else here.
The two men make their way to the White Lagoon Bothy, but what they encounter there is beyond anything they could have imagined. Something so terrifying it chills them to their core.
Found the Bothy book. You put my glasses on though to blind as a bat. So this is popular, quite a popular Bothy by the looks of it. Someone actually stayed last night. It was nice and tidy when we came in. So plaudits to whoever stayed here last night. Well done, absolutely spotless. Whoa. Hold on a minute. No, I'm out. I'm out of here. No.
The night was growing darker when, without warning, a door slammed shut by itself, echoing through the silence.
That was totally weird. The door just started to move on its own, and then it just pretty much slammed shut. I mean, Marty's out there.
I don't really want to come back in.
He's in bits. That was just the weirdest thing, wasn't it?
The two friends are skeptics, but even they can't shake the unsettling feeling that clings to them after what just happened.
But that was terrifying. And I don't even swear. I'm swearing because I don't. But that was genuinely terrifying. I shot myself. When it slammed, I just wanted out of here. There's something really... Because I say, it doesn't feel creepy. It doesn't feel like you're in the presence or anything. As I say, we don't really believe that stuff. There might be, stuff we can't explain, whatever. But, we just don't believe in the whole ghosty, spooks in the night kind of thing. Just don't. But that was genuinely terrifying. And I'm going to keep that door. I'm keeping it closed.
They have no idea. Things are about to get much stranger and much darker.
Well, folks, it's probably about 10 minutes after our ordeal with the spooky door closing over there, and we're trying to rationalise it. I mean, I don't particularly believe in ghosts, and neither does Martin. No, so we're kind of thinking that it might have been just the backdraft of the wind. I mean, there's a storm going on outside, so
yeah. But I still don't believe it was the wind, but it's when the wind's blowing that strong outside, and there's no, it's the only rational explanation, even though, nah, I'm not even looking at that. No, I'm not looking at it. It's moving, right? So, I'm honest, I don't know where to go. I don't know where to go.
This can't be right.
I don't.
I'm not.
It's black in here as well, I can't see a thing.
So there's a chair over there, and it just started to move, which is...
No way, I'm not even, no,
It's bonkers.
I'm not having any part of this.
That is moving.
Jesus Christ.
It is moving, that chair is moving.
Just leave it. Come out there.
Oh,
Come out
Christ.
there. Nah.
Oh well, I'm gonna drink some more wine, I think. Christ.
The chair, sitting innocently in the corner, suddenly begins to move, sliding across the floor all on its own. It's enough to make even the most hardened skeptics pause, as they begin to question everything they thought they knew. Could this be something paranormal? Nervous. Now, they finish out their night, retreating to another room, too uneasy to stay in the same space. By morning, they're gone, but the eerie feeling lingers. Now, let me remind you, the White La and Bothy has never been investigated by any ghost hunting team or featured on any paranormal YouTube channel. All the footage you're seeing was captured by outdoor explorers and campers, people who had never even thought about the supernatural before these unsettling clips. So, the question remains, is the White La Bothy haunted? And, more chillingly, would you dare to spend a night there? A person was abruptly awakened at the eerie hour of 3 a.m., and what they captured is truly terrifying. Take a look.
Dude, who are you and what are you doing around my house, walking around in the middle of the night?
A shadowy figure, neither fully human nor identifiable creature, was attempting to breach the sanctity of their home. The video cuts off abruptly, leaving us in chilling suspense, haunted by the unknown fate that followed.